We are back to school. I'm back to work, and so I'm going to try to use this as an opportunity to come back to vlogging. Which I have not done much since VidCon. I've spent a lot of time, the end of my summer vacation, reflecting on VidCon, reflecting on vlogging, reflecting on life in general, and also trying to spend some quality time with my daughters and my wife. And I got some of that in, and some of those will probably show up. Some of the things we did will probably show up in vlogs here and there in the coming days and weeks. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time reflecting on vlogging since VidCon, partially as a result of VidCon. I will address those issues more specifically with information from VidCon. But let me just say that vlogging and YouTube and VidCon are all just as important to me as they have ever been, and I view them just as optimistically and happily as I ever have. But I do think that there are struggles going on within the world that we inhabit here on the YouTubes, where people are trying to recognize what their place is and how it's all going to work and how it's going to shake out. But for me, it's always been about communication and connection and finding people that you related to and relating to those people in a way that had never been allowed in the course of human history before, and I still think that's out there. I think the biggest problem in VidCon, which I will elaborate on more, but it's that it's too easy to get wrapped up in the notion that we have to be making Hollywood-style productions and making a business of it and making a career of it, instead of just being happy and content sitting on our beds at home looking into a computer camera that wasn't very good but allowed us to reach out to people and find people to talk with, to listen to share our stories together. I think that's what is most important and most valuable in YouTube and VidCon and vlogging. So I'm going to try to get back to that and not make major productions out of every video. I would like to do some that look nice and seem interesting, but I'm questioning some of that I've had before. I think the most important thing is not to be interesting, but it is to be present, to be reaching out and to be listening, to be accepting what other people have to say back to each other, to ourselves when we put something out. That's really what my classes are about. So I think that starting a new school year is a great time to look at that and try to work them together. I've talked before, it's difficult to vlog about what I love about school because you can't really put students in very often or very freely. And this year, we got off to a really rough start at our school year. Just to sum things up, we had a severe storm in the days before school, and our campus flooded, and I am out of my classroom for 2 weeks while they make repairs. So until then, I am here in this cafeteria where I will have my classes for the next 2 weeks. But you roll with those changes and you deal with them. I still have great students. I have 150 new freshmen that I'm meeting today that I will spend on the next 10 months with, and that will be an adventure. So I will try to share what I can of that and any other adventures that I have, and always interested in the adventures you have, whether that's whether you're still in school or whether you're out in the real world. Just kidding, because school is the real world also. Let me know what you are up to, and I'm glad to be back. Hopefully some of you are still interested in hearing what I have to say. I'm always interested to hear what you have to say. Let me know down in the comments, and I will talk to you again soon, hopefully. Don't forget to be awesome.